Well, let me thank everyone for coming out tonight. Tonight is National Night Out. It's a celebration of our communities, of our neighborhoods, of our police departments, of our fire departments, of our EMTs, all of those. So we want to thank everyone who's here tonight. As I speak, I'm going to ask Councilor Baker to come up here, District Attorney Rollins come up here, Commissioner Gross come up here, Michael Flaherty should be up here, Anise is here. Come on up here, get up here. Chief Green from MBTA, Ricky Ball from the State Police, Chief Hooley from EMS. Come on up here. All the people here tonight. Thank you for the great work you do. I want to give a shout out to Captain McLaughlin and Sergeant Dunford and all the officers of C11. How about a round of applause for Amy and Mike and all of our, Commissioner Finn, get up here. All of our great officers at C11. I want to thank you. When I first got elected state representative, C11 was my house, my home, and I worked very closely with the CSO officers, Paul Johnson back in the day, and Michael and Dennis Rory and all those guys. And the tradition continues today. So I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. I want to congratulate the Community Service Award, which the captain's going to give out in a few minutes, and the Crime Watch of the Year Award. Congratulations to all of you as well. I want to, this is a celebration of our community. It's a thank you to our neighborhoods. I want to just kind of talk a little bit about what's happening in the neighborhood. Tonight is about community policing. Tonight is about what's going on. And some of the stats in C11, our shootings are down from this time last year in the district because of the great work that our police department does. Our homicides are the same as last year, and we're working to bring those down and working very hard to make sure that we get to 0 on homicides. Major crimes are at the same as this time last year, so we're going to continue to work with our community organization, to continue to work with our groups to make sure that we bring safe neighborhoods and safe streets in our community. I want to thank Candace at ADSL for being here tonight. Thank you, Candace. Our citywide stats. Homicides are down 22% in the city of Boston. Shootings are up by 12%. We have some work to do there, and I'm going to come back to that in a second. Our violent crime is down by 9%. Our property crime is down by 9%. Our major crime is down by 9%. Our arrests are down by 6%. And that doesn't mean we're not doing our job. That just means that we're doing more intervention. Our SOAR program is here tonight. Our interrupters and all the folks doing the work. Thank you for being here tonight. The police department has taken 462 guns off the street this year. I want to thank them for their work citywide, all the great work they did. I want to give a shout out to Father Curry down the back from St. Peter's and St. Patrick's. Thank you, Father Curry. Born in St. Mark's Parish. The one thing one political thing I'm going to talk about tonight is we need you to make phone calls tomorrow, because we have had in this country in the last couple of days, we had a mass shooting in El Paso, Texas. We had a mass shooting in Dayton, Ohio. And all across America, we've had homicides in different cities. So every day we have a homicide in America. The reason why is there's a piece of legislation right now that is sitting in front of the United States Senate. Mitch McConnell, the leader, will not let that bill come to the floor for a vote. He needs to let that bill come to a floor for a vote. What he's doing, he's protecting the members that don't want to take a difficult vote. When you elect elected officials, you don't elect us not to take a vote. You elect us to take a difficult vote, and we have to take a difficult vote. And we have to explain that vote to people. And that's what's not happening here. If we had national legislation that mirrors Massachusetts gun laws, we wouldn't have the flow of illegal guns that are coming into our city as they are today. There is no question about that. And we can talk about all what we're doing to reduce violence, and we're doing a lot in Boston. But we need help on a national level. We need that legislation and background checks. So I'm asking you all tomorrow, when you get a chance, call Senator Warren, call Senator Markey. They both agree with the legislation, but tell them that they need to put pressure on the Republicans in the United States Congress in the Senate to take this bill up, because it's already passed the Congress. And I guarantee you, if this bill passes, we'll see not just mass shootings disappear, we'll see shootings on the streets of Boston and Chicago and other cities across America. That's what we need right now. That's what we need from people. And that's what tonight's all about. So that's my one political thing I want to talk to you about. a couple people grabbed me about the park here, and I didn't realize it. When we're doing the park over across the way, we haven't done the tot lot over and the girls softball diamond. So City Councilor Nisha Sabi George just put a bug in my ear. She said, we need a new softball diamond for the girls. And Frank Baker and Michael said we need a new tot lot. So we're going to work on the budget next year. So we need to get these guys elected so we can get it into the budget next year. Yeah. So I want to thank everyone for coming out today. Now I'm going to turn the microphone over to a gentleman who represented this district as a police officer, as a sergeant, and a guy who worked these streets in Boston, in Dorchester. A year ago tonight, he was appointed our police commissioner. And I'd like to bring to the microphone our police commissioner, Commissioner Willie Gross.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hey, let's hear it for the mayor. He's the one who brought me here. All right. And can we hear it for our city councilors and also this whole team? Hi, Captain McLaughlin. And we have Commissioner Finn, Major Ball, State Police, D.A. Rollins, Chief Hooley, Transit Chief Green, Baker, Asabi George, and my brother Flaherty. So the reason I called everyone's name out, because we're committed, not just on National Night Out, but every day and night, we are here for you. This is a good team that we have here. It's a great team, actually, especially under Mayor Walsh. He lets us go out and do what we're supposed to do, work with you, the community. And I think Dorchester is one of the best. I started here as my permanent station in 1985. I have plenty of families here. I have Latino, I have Polish, I have Russian, I have Vietnamese. My big brother Howie's here. Chào anh, Manyoy. And to the family, Chào Ko, Chào em, Manyoy. And Dep Guy and Dep Chai. Oh, yeah, Cuba. Hey, Latino, my son is Puerto Negro. Hey, watch out now. But listen, folks, there are only 1.5% to 2% of people doing bad out here. And we're working to help them out. But if they are not getting the message, you have a right to have justice too, and we're just going to have to rehabilitate them on the other side. So I am glad that the press is here because it shows and celebrates you are the folks that are doing the right thing. You are the folks that care about your community, your children, and the future. So before I turn it over, please give yourselves a hand. Now, as I alluded to, we have a team here, a strong team. And police, our first responder family, is in partnership with the district attorney, who's vowed as well to protect our neighborhoods with our family of law enforcement. So I'd like to bring to the microphone right now, District Attorney Rachel Rollins.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'm not going to speak long. I do want to give a couple shout outs. My team from the DA's office is here. If you could just raise your hands over there. We have Ricky and Kara, Rodleen, the rest of our wonderful team. I also want to give a shout out to Tina from the Louis D. Brown Peace Institute. Sadly, the district attorney's office has directs and controls all homicides, and Tina's office has been a wonderful partner for us, helping families not only of homicide, but also the families that get a call and are told that their loved one was engaged in behavior that caused somebody's death. I want to thank you for your work in this community, and I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for that. So thank you.
Ready for the awards? Tina, Tina, Tina.
If I could have Marcus Lewis to the stage, please.
Come on, Marcus. With your bad self.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Marcus Lewis. He goes simply by Brother Marcus. As VIP coordinator, Marcus has been instrumental in building communities, reaching isolated individuals, and connecting them with the greater community. Marcus brings residents together, street by street, in order to build a greater community. Previously isolated and/or frightened residents get the opportunity to voice needs and concerns directly to police officers. Crime is down in Bowdoin, Geneva, and gang feuds have subsided. Citizen conversations with police increased dramatically because of all of his activism and meetings. Previously disconnected individuals, streets, and neighborhoods are now meeting one another and connecting directly with city services, as well as voicing their needs. This translates directly into crime-fighting intelligence. Marcus dreamed up a walking group for residents as a way of promoting good health, but asked police to partner with him. The group doubles as a peace walk and is highly visible and attracts 75 people a week who get one-on-one time with officers during the walk. For these reasons and more, District C11 would like to honor Marcus Lewis. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Brother Marcus, what's going on, man?
Is Miss Kathy Ford available? Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining me up here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kathy Ford of the Lower Mills Crime Watch Group. All you have to do is listen. The Lower Mills Crime Watch has worked tirelessly to make Boston housing senior development a safer place to live. Made up of seniors and disabled residents, the Crime Watch Group's main focus is to communicate important crime information to the local police district. The group hosts a monthly meeting with both police and various other agencies to work collectively to improve quality of life for all residents living in the building. Located on Dorchester Avenue in Lowell Mills, the Crime Watch Group started out with a variety of different quality of life concerns, including traffic, pedestrian safety, drug activity, and personal safety. Over the course of the last 5 years, the Crime Watch Group has been able to decrease the number of incidents reported to BPD, both in the building and outside. Working with various city agencies, they were able to get an additional signage for motor vehicle traffic, cameras installed throughout the building, and they've hosted safety presentations to help educate residents, to help prevent residents from falling victim to crimes such as scams. For these reasons and more, District C11 would like to honor the Lowell Mills Crime Watch Group with the 2019 Crime Watch Group Service Award.
Yeah. And we're going to bring up Marcus as well.
Marcus.
Brother Marcus. All right, congratulations, both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Let me just, before we end tonight, I want to just, I want to give a round of applause. Thank you, our motorcycle cops, for getting us around the city of Boston. Thank our ice cream truck and our cadets. I want to thank Kerry Ryan for coordinating 12 stops in 2 nights and on time, and you did a great job. And to all the volunteers from the police department and all the other officers that helped, thank you. Without your help, we wouldn't be able to do this. Have a great night, everybody.